He gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
Bell is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Bell.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trigger.
From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State. Harden from deep.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Come on, man. This is a clown move. Heaving it from the parking lot, showing very little respect for the gang.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Kicks it out to Ariza. They need this. Another miss by Houston. Here's Durant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gordon kicks to Ariza. Tucker with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And last season, Harden just put up some incredible numbers all across the board. His assists were league leading, which nobody saw coming. He didn't have a big drop in his own scoring, even as he was creating so much more for others.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And Tucker kicks to Harden for the three. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. And with Harden, as you said, Chris, nobody saw his assist totals coming except maybe his coach, Mike D'Antoni, one of the Coach of the Year candidates, certainly all season long with what he did in that 55-win Rocket season. When Harden heard what his coach expected, Chris, he laughed it off.
Yeah, and part of it was the system, but Harden he found his groove. I mean, you think about just the seasons he's had. He's just played incredible, and he's going to have to bring those turnover numbers down. Not used to playing with the ball and not used to being in that position that much. Expect the turnover numbers to come down this season.
Iguodala with the steal. And Trevor... Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Bahamute comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Paul subbed in for Eric Gordon. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From 10 feet out, Curry with another miss.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the league.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, Harden's ability to stretch the floor is crucial. You love to see him dropping those perimeter jumpers.
Yep, it counts.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Again, Curry missing. Rockets trailed by 18. Paul, no one around him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. 11 seconds left in the first half. Here's Curry. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Look at that, just tremendous body control by Curry. He takes the hit, finishes the play. We'll see if he can add to it at the line. You know he usually will add to this at the line.
From deep three-point range, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway. And Chris, you were the #1 overall draft pick back in 1993. We've seen a lot of greats taken with that pick, but it also seems that those #1 picks who aren't as successful face a lot of pressure, a lot of criticism. There's a lot on your plate to handle. Can you talk about that for us?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for some players being the #1 pick. But I've always laughed and I've thought about, players that maybe people say maybe they were a bust, maybe this player wasn't good. Well, I think you should go back and look at the GM that picked them. I mean, the GM is the guy that assesses talent, So when there were a few players that were picked #1, and many players said, "What are you doing? We've played against him. We would never pick him #1." So before that, I think the NBA is about opportunity and situation. Look at a guy like Chauncey Billups. He went to Boston. He didn't do well at Boston. They called him a malcontent, said he couldn't play, and then he ended up being one of the best leaders that the game had. And so this game is all about situation and opportunity. Can you find the right fit? That's why if you're a player, you can't let frustration get to you. You have to continue to work hard, continue to prove your game, because when you play, you're auditioning for the other teams in the league as well. They're saying, wait a minute, we see his unique talent, skills, and we see his unique skill set, and we could use him. And so many times you just have to wait for the right position in the right situation.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. Steph Curry's out there with Livingston. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Harden, no good.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Yes, that goes in. Durant's got 13.
Then what is crazy is that it doesn't even look like it's hard for Durant out there. It's like he's bored with dismantling every defense he sees.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Now look, we all know how great Durant is on offense, but in my opinion, he was one of the best two-way players in the league last year. Something that he's improved upon over his career. Took it to the next level last season.
Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. 14 points for Steph Curry.
You know what? Teams are 100% focused on Steph defensively, yet he still creates space beyond the arc.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The three-pointer, no good. The Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. The Rockets with another miss.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Bahamute comes in for P.J. Tucker. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Curry, good.
And Kevin, he's practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever helps his team win, he's willing to do it.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Man showing some terrific range. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
That was a spectacular play. He really fooled the D right there.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Durant just inside the line and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive glass.
The Rockets shoot the ball poorly, just 28%. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Durant. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
And both free throws good for Durant. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On its way from Young for two. Off target with that shot. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Rockets on offense. Harden out there with Green. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Nene. And it's Anderson in the four-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Oh, Harden is so good at finding the open man and the selfish superstar who really whips the ball over quickly.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bell is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Kevin Durant. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? Both, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. they were that important to me, because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you know, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. You know, just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. You know, Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, you know, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
McCaw misses. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
The 8-footer. And they will call over the back on the play.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
I can't say he wasn't going all out, but he's clearly out of position. Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm, and if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Tries a three. The shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Nene. Harden dishes to Nene. Back to Harden. The steal. From deep. They grab their own miss. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Anderson passes to Green. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Livingston kicks to Bell. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Ariza goes in. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
It's stolen by Green. Right wing. 18 feet out. Livingston, no luck.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target with nobody near.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Mbah is checked in for Anderson. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. The shot by Nene, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
The drive by Green. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in.
Kevin Durant.
And so it's Houston with it. The drive by Green. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Green dishes to Iguodala. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Paul's running. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Durant for three. That one's not going to go. Back to Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg